Auntie Lee, villager Wade Hall, you buy watermelons for 50 cents a pound, but in town, Martin Cole pays $1.50. You make $1 a pound off us. How can you be so heartless?
Exactly. That's way too shady.
Chief Wade, you grew up here in the village. We trusted you, so we sold you our watermelons. But you're making dirty money off us. That's really not right. Wade Hall, the young village chief who returned home to start a business. Auntie Lee, this year we had a big water...
In many places, watermelons can't be sold at all. They rot in the fields and get fed to pigs. At 50 cents a pound, I'm paying a high price. Summer snow, college student. That stuff about watermelons rotting in the fields is a gimmick. Only idiots.
Watermelons in outside supermarkets sell for $3 or $4 a pound.
I think this is just an excuse Warren Hale made up to bleed us dry.
Warren Hale, what do you say we do?
Uncle Sam, your folks in that cold storage you built took up part of my land, and part of Aunt Lily's and old Leo's too. You didn't pay a dime, so that money has to be returned too.
Wilson, we're Warren Hale's workers. Do you have any sense? Last year the market was good, so Brother Hale paid 80 cents a pound for your crop. This year the market is bad. Even at 50 cents, Brother Hale is still losing money buying. And the village, do you know watermelons have to go through the cold chain? Know how much shipping costs? You're just talking nonsense.
Losing money? Who are you kidding? I'm from the village too. I studied in the provincial capital for 2 years. No matter how bad the market is, can't be that bad. At the source, however cheap it gets, there's no way it's only
Exactly. Give the money back.
Make wine, I'll give them...
Give us our money back.
Along, stop talking.
Give us our money back.
We're going to sell to Chin Urgu instead.
Along.
Give us our money back.
Master Zhou.
No need to come to Dasha village. Just turn to Wangjia village to buy watermelons. Same rules as Dasha village, as long as they're not spoiled. No cracks, no checking. 50 cents a pound. We'll take them all.
Don't try to scare us either, Royal Family Village. Go fool another village. I don't care. But hurry up and give the money back.
Give the money back.
Everybody line up.
Today, I'll pay back every cent. Starting today, I, Victor Vast, won't buy a single watermelon from Grand Sand Village.
He means it.
What are you scared of?
Ethan Chen?
$1.50 a pound.
He only pays 50 cents.
We're not begging him, are we?
One at a time. If you've taken the money, don't come back to me again.
Brother Hank.
You. Enough. Get back to work. Village Chief. For your family's 2,000 kilos of watermelon, here's a 1,000 yuan.
Take it. How? Please save the village. The watermelons won't sell. If we don't pick them now, they'll rot in the fields. You went to college. You know how it works. Please help the villagers.
Village Chief, don't worry. I'll figure something out. I'll buy all the watermelons.
How? Your mistake was making so much dirty money.
Aunt Lee.
Last year, I lent your family 100,000 yuan for...
And whose fault is that? If you hadn't had my kid hauling stuff for you every day, that 100 grand should have come out of your pocket. Now, how? Thank you, ma'am. You didn't just give my kid a job. You put up 100 grand for my kid's schooling. I'll pay you back, I swear, even if I sell everything.
Ma'am, don't say more. We can talk about the money later. Fine. For 1,000 pounds of watermelon, 2,000 bucks. I'll refund you.
Now that's more like it.
From today, I, Wade, won't buy any watermelon from Great Sand Village again.
Quit trying to scare everybody here. You're afraid we'll sell to Rex.
Your lie's been exposed.
I'll take everyone to Chester Dough's place, paying 30 cents a pound.
Why waste time with this crooked dealer?
Hank. These ungrateful backstabbers. When begging you to buy watermelons, they weren't like this. This year the watermelon crop is huge. They'd give them away for free. You were buying watermelons at a loss. 50 cents a pound, and when you ship them out, even the reef isn't covered. They have the nerve to call you heartless. Hank, say something.
Forget it. Let's collect 100 tons of watermelons we promised Mr. King. After this season, I'm done. This year, watermelons are losing money.
Bro, do those bastards know you lose money buying their stuff? Do they know you sold the house in town to build the cold storage? Forget it. Maybe it's better to quit. Otherwise, I don't even know how much more you'd lose. How? I'll wait. I'll wait for the day these villagers regret it.
Wang Hao, that crook only offered 50 cents. That's $1 less per pound. I have 4,000 pounds, that's $4,000. Boss, weigh it. $1.50 a pound. This basket's got at least 40 pounds.
Doesn't need to stand.
No.
Rejected.
Isn't it $1.50 a pound like the sign says, plain as day?
Look closely. Top price. $1.50 a pound. That's top price. I buy watermelons from 10 cents to 150 in 5 grades. 150 is for this. Each melon must be over 15 pounds, round, and sweet enough. That's what gets 150. Look at yours. Misshapen and cracked. This junk at 150 a pound? Anyone who buys it is an idiot.
How much will you pay? 10 cents. Wang Hao pays 50 cents a pound, and you're offering 10?
50 cents? Add freight, labor, cold storage, and spoilage. He'd lose money. If he wants to be a sucker, want to sell to him, then do it. Not taking them here. Not a dime. Sell or boss, look at other people's watermelons. Aren't they all like this? There are better grades.
Why should I look?
I said already. That's the price. Sell or get lost. Crooked melons, 10 cents. This one looks okay.
This one's better. It has a
30 cents max.
Su Snow, we listened to you and came to Dog Chen's place. The best price is only 30 cents a pound. What happened?
Where's the $1.50? Aren't you a college student? Didn't you say not to take 50 cents? We came here to sell for 30.
Don't panic. Dog Chen isn't the only buyer. Let's check a few more places. Shop around.
With watermelons that look like yours. I'll say this much. In this whole town, I, Chester Dog, pay the highest price. Don't believe me? Go ahead and try.
40 cents. Quality's too poor. 20 cents. Not buying. Watermelons were everywhere this year, and you still sell it or don't. 50 at most.
We went to 7 or 8 places, and the best offer was 50 cents.
Su Snow.
What happened to the $1.50 you promised? Pay back.
Su Snow, what's going on here? That's double the difference between 50 cents and $1, folks. We can't just let a whole year's harvest go to waste.
Don't get scared, everyone. I know a way. Watermelons online go for at least 50 cents a pound.
Sell them or the watermelon is.
They look good, and they're not bad to eat. As long as we package them better and tell the story better, we can sell them for 50.
Trust me, Su Snow. This time, we'll trust you again. But if it still doesn't work, you'll have to pay us back.
My dear friends, babies in the live stream, take a look at our great sand village's all-natural, juicy, sandy flesh. Premium watermelons.
Thin rind, thick flesh, and sweet. 10 pounds for just 10 bucks. 3, 2.
Link is up.
Warren,
Who does he think he is? Looking filthy like that.
just
And he thinks he.
as long as the.
If this livestream sale blows up, I'll make it big and become a top influencer like Mount Jude. My fate, Su Snow's, changes for good.
We passed 1,000 orders. You're amazing. For the 10-pound pack, sold 20,000 pounds.
We're almost out of stock.
It's $1 a pound. That makes 20 grand in cash. Wang Hao, heartless jerk. That crook. He paid 10 grand for 20,000 pounds. Double the price. My family's 4,000 pounds. This money's too easy to make. Village chief, heard that? 20 grand. We're gonna get rich.
A college student knows their stuff. Real learning makes a difference. From now on, Great Sand Village will be its own boss. We won't have to beg Wang Hao anymore, ungrateful backstabber.
Good, good, good.
A problem with Great Sand Village's goods. The villagers unloaded the reserved shipment. The batches are mixed up. According to quality control agreement, Dasha Village's share is completely nothing stays. Since you said so, I'll cancel it now. I only trust your quality control system, Wang Hao. If you approve the goods, I can put them on the shelves with eyes closed. If you say a village doesn't make the cut, forget it. Even if you gave it free, I wouldn't take it. Thanks, old classmate. Folks of Dasha Village. Since you think I'm sucking your blood, then I rip out this bloodline completely. I, Wang Hao, will never be a spineless nice guy.
Boss Warren, Wulong called me and said you mean to give the cold storage slots in Great Sand Village, and those hundreds of thousands of pounds in purchase quota, all of it to our Warren family village.
Uncle Joe, I'll keep my word, but only if Warren Family Village follows my rules to the letter. After that, every extra bulk order will go to your Warren Family Village.
Yes, Boss Warren. You're the living god of wealth our Warren family village prayed our ancestors would send us. Don't worry. If anyone dares mess with the goods, I'll break his legs myself.
Boss Lewis, big order just came in.
2,000 packages, and every one is.
A standard 10-pound pack.
This is just the first batch.
From now on, all orders from Great Sand Village will be shipped from your place every day. Hurry up and set up the fastest cold chain shipping.
What goods? 10-pound watermelons. 2,000 packages, 10 pounds each. Fresh produce. For less than truckload walk-in rates, it's 20 bucks per pack. No tabs. Pay first, then we ship. Total, 40.
How much? 20 bucks? Out of your mind? Highway robbery. I only sell 10-pound watermelons for 10 bucks in live streams. No way. No way. I watch others' live streams in my college dorm often. Fresh produce with free shipping for $9.99 is. Why is shipping here twice as expensive as the product? Must be.
You saw I was just a.
And tried to scam me.
Read more books before you come out and do business. Fresh produce isn't like shipping old rags. To keep it fresh, use extra thick cold chain foam boxes with heavy ice packs too. Have you figured out how much that weighs? Not to mention watermelons are heavy and take up so much space. Heavy cargo. That's called. So the shipping costs this much. Do you even know the rules?
Then Boss Lewis, what do we do now? These 10 bucks from the sale, it doesn't even cover half the shipping cost. I mean, if we ship even one order, aren't we losing money on it?
Boss Lewis, let's be straight with each other. We're in this for the long haul, and our volume will be huge.
You must have a special internal rate for top influencers, right? Why not give a major client contract rate too? I studied marketing. I know how this business works.
You know how deep the water is, right? Then I'll lay it all out for you, even if you were my biggest client. And signed the lowest framework deal in the country, the lowest rate for fresh cold chain shipping would be 80 cents a pound. Bottom line on cost, no one can beat it. Shipping 10 pounds of watermelon is $8. Add the foam box, ice packs, and packing supplies, and that's at least 2 more. Just getting the goods to the buyer safe and sound, your logistics and packaging cost is fixed at $10. Sold in your live stream for $10, right? And the platform takes a 10% cut, $1. $10 minus the $10 cost, then minus that $1 commission for the watermelons you worked hard to grow. You don't make a cent. Your profit is 0. These bumpkins think internet money just falls off the trees. And it doesn't even include what you farmers spent on fertilizer. So the whole of Great Sand Village, men, women, and kids, just to pay out of pocket in labor and your savings, then come online to do charity and save the world?
It's over. It's all over.
Little girl, you have 2 choices now. Ship the orders, and you won't make a cent, even lose labor costs. Don't ship them, and the penalty for fake shipping, plus the platform deducted deposit, will be enough to wipe you out and get you sued and blacklisted. Now tell me, are you shipping this stuff or not?
You lose money on every order. Aren't you a college student?
Didn't you say we'd make big money?
What about the 2,000 orders I sold on the live stream? My money? My 20 grand? Cancel them. Cancel them. What?
Are we supposed to lose the whole village's shirts to ship these orders? If we don't ship, worst case, the platform takes that's 10,000 times better than bankrupting the village. What do you know? Why blame me? I was trying to help everyone make money. If you blame William Howard for refusing to ship.
This is absurd. This is absurd. I said from the start that online things couldn't be trusted. Well, here we are. Online path is completely cut off. Everyone, listen to me. Quit messing around. While these watermelons can last another couple of, pick them now. Tomorrow we'll haul them together to Ernie Chen in town. 5 cents, then 5 cents. Any loss recoverable.
Brothers from the next village can do the job, but let's be clear first. This year's heat has been brutal. The fields are like steamers. And your melons are too hard to pick. Thick vines, heavy fruit. Our labor rate must go up. For every pound of watermelon picked, you pay us 4 cents for labor. And it has to be paid on the spot. 1 cent short, and our dozens of brothers walk right out right now.
This year.
40 cents.
How? How much?
40 cents.
You're cashing in on this. This is robbery. Last year, when William hired you to pick watermelons, he only paid 25 cents. Why not rob a bank?
Last year was last year.
Don't you know how expensive everything is now? Besides, back when Boss King bought watermelons in your village, he paid the labor for picking them out of his own pocket. He advanced us real cash. Now Boss King has been driven away by you people, and you want to sell them yourselves, so the money for hired labor, of course, has to come from you. 40 cents a pound, not a cent less.
We sell to second Dogchin for 50 cents, and hiring workers costs 40. So for every pound I sell, I only make 10 cents. Wade. When Wade paid us 50 cents a pound, he used his own hard-earned money to cover losses in Great Sand Village. What did we do to deserve this? We drove away a living saint.
What a sin. We blind fools, what the hell have we done? He was risking his life to save us, and we actually called him heartless. We're the real ungrateful wolves.
Chief, what are we supposed to do? We only earn 10 cents a pound. How can we possibly cover the losses? We haven't paid off last year's debt. Let's stop picking. Let those watermelons rot in the field and use them as fertilizer.
We have to pick them. Kasha, have you lost your mind? If we don't pick the watermelons, soil nutrients will be drained by the rotten melons, and for the next crop, we won't grow a thing. Then not only will the watermelons go unsold, the land will be ruined too. Our whole year's harvest, the fertilizer, and the seed money, we'll lose everything. We'll be flat broke, down to our last underwear.
Stop crying. Can crying get the money back? If hiring costs 40 cents, then we won't hire. We'll pick them ourselves. Everyone in the village, men, women, old and young, if they're still breathing, goes out. Saving 40 cents is still saving 40 cents.
Pick them ourselves? Do you even know how to farm? Tens of thousands of pounds of watermelons? How long will old, weak, sick, and injured people take to pick? After we pick them, where do we put them? In this 100-degree heat, every watermelon will ripen in less than 3 days. They'll split open and rot. Ethan Carter won't pay a single cent.
At the west end of our village, isn't there an old abandoned cold storage built 20 years ago, used to freeze pork? We can store the watermelons there for now. Forget it. Let's try and hope for the best. As long as these next few days, as long as we push blame away, what does it matter if the cold storage works or not? At least for now, it'll shut these people up, save labor, and put them in cold storage to keep them fresh. Half a month from now, when other villages have sold out or their watermelons have gone bad, rare things sell for more. By then, when frozen watermelons from Great Sand Village come out, they'll be unique and still sell for sky-high prices. William Hayes, we have to beg them instead.
Put it in cold storage. The whole village will head to the fields. Even if it costs us our old lives, we'll pick it ourselves. The fate of Great Sand Village is riding on this busted freezer.
Chief, this cold storage is a money pit. In just half a month, the power bill has burned through the 8,000 yuan we scraped together. If we don't pay, they'll cut the power tomorrow. If we can't sell it, we won't even be able to cover this.
More than 8,000 yuan.
That was the money
Set aside to buy my coffin. What bottomless pit is this?
I learned that Wang Hao's college classmate, President Feng, now the regional manager of a supermarket chain in the provincial capital, he's to inspect and buy stock. There are no good watermelons on the market now. Our tens of thousands of pounds in cold storage are the only batch left.
Boss Feng, President Feng. Are you here to buy watermelons in town? Great Sand Village has stock, premium chilled ones.
Great Sand Village? Wang Hao mentioned you. You still have stock now?
President Feng, Wang Hao doesn't know quality. We froze the best watermelons in the whole village right away. Cold storage. They're as fresh as just picked from the field.
If you're serious about buying, one flat price, 150 a pound. We'll sell you all these tens of thousands of pounds.
Lead the way. If this batch is really as good as you say. 150. I'll take it all in cash.
Mr. Fletcher, look. See the true color? And it's very firm. Top grade chilled stock, no question. I didn't lie to you, did I? At 150 a pound, you're making a killing.
Pull out 20 of them. Set them in the sun to thaw.
Mr. Fletcher, what do you mean? This is chilled stock, and the sun's blazing out there. Once these ice lumps hit the sun and thaw out, won't they all be ruined? This is our lifeline.
Our Feng family market takes in fresh fruit to eat, not snowballs for a snow.
Ice lumps?
Do I need you to teach me how to inspect goods? Take them out and thaw them, or I won't pay a dime. So this is what you call top grade stuff to fool me? Open your damn eyes and take a good look. What disgusting crap is inside?
That's impossible. Physics doesn't work like that. They were still green yesterday. How did they turn into mush the second they thawed? This has to be cursed. It has to be someone poisoned them.
Stupid. Ignorant. You took a freezer for dead pork and tried to freeze watermelons in it. That needs cryocell pod technology. You don't understand basic physics. Your watermelon cells are dead, get it? This disgusting mess. Forget 150. Even if you paid extra to give it free to a pig farm, even pig—
President Feng, please have mercy. 20 cents, even 10 cents is fine. Take it as feed for this batch. We sold everything, covered the power bill, paid labor ourselves. We even ruined the land. If you won't take it, our whole village won't survive.
Wang Hao told me earlier that people from Great Sand Village have no respect for contracts and no gratitude. Now it seems you're not just rotten at heart, you don't even have basic brains or common sense. Doing business with you is an insult to the Feng Mart name. Sandbar Village, starting today, is permanently blacklisted from the Feng family chain market supply system. Sandbar Village. Even if you grew gold, I wouldn't take a single piece.
Damn it all, how am I supposed to go on living?
Howie, sharp eye. This batch from Wong Village is flawless. No inspection needed. Put it straight on the shelves. Our deal is done. Here's the remaining payment for the first batch. 500,000 in cash. Exact. Count it.
It was you bastards, who started all this trouble. Because of you, Wang Hao refused the shipment. Because of you, we lost everything and our family was ruined. I'm fighting you to the end today.
Someone reported you for dumping trash everywhere. You have 3 days to clear all this garbage and pay a 2,000 yuan fine. For environmental pollution.
Our Sandbar Village still hasn't even paid the electricity bill for this cold storage. Where are we supposed to get money for a fine?
If you don't pay the fine, the late fee doubles every day.
Those are the rules.
What now? Old fool, what are you wailing for?
To save that 40-cent melon picking labor fee, we picked them ourselves, but we picked too late. The melon vines in the field all dried up because the nutrients flowed back. I was worried, so I went and dug the field open to check. It's all rotten.
It's driving us to death. Village Chief, Snow Sue, you two damned butchers, you have to figure something out. Take my whole family and hang us from your doorframe.
Folks, while Vast Bright is still here in our village, we still have a chance to turn things around. Folks, Great Sand Village has now reached the final moment of life and death. This year's harvest has failed, and the loan sharks will come tear down our houses. We've no way out. But look at Owen Ward, that ungrateful little bastard. His big trucks go in and out every day, and he's making a fortune, while we can't even get a hot meal. Why should that be?
The village chief is right.
I studied this area of law in college.
Our country clearly states that village land belongs to the village. Since Owen Ward's temperature-controlled warehouse and that fully automated sorting line were built on our, then the factory and the equipment are village shared assets. Right.
Exactly. They're shared assets of Sandbank Village. Take back control of the cold storage, and we can still turn things around and make a fortune.
But that girl Sue Snow, those machines were bought by King Vast for hundreds of thousands. What if he calls the cops?
The cops?
They can't punish everyone.
Would he dare arrest the whole village? He doesn't get a choice. We've got the numbers. Tomorrow morning, everyone block the gate to King Vast's factory with me. If he doesn't hand over the cold storage equipment and the production line, he won't take one step out of Great Sand Village. Royal,
Quit hiding up there and pretending can't hear us.
If you know what's good,
Hand over the cold storage system and the automated sorting line access codes now. Those belong to the collective property of Great Sand Village.
Brother Vast, they've gone too far. This is robbery. I'll take the brothers down there right now and throw out those old fools leading trouble. They really think we're pushovers.
Royal Vast, that's not the right way to put it. How can you call it robbery? This is returning things to their rightful owner. You built this big factory, using this prime patch of village land all these years. Let's give it back to the village.
Chief, why waste breath on him? This ungrateful bastard won't give until sees the coffin. If he doesn't give the key today, we'll smash the gate and move stuff out ourselves. Everything in there belongs to Great Sand Village.
Smash it. Smash the gate. Take our stuff back.
Smash it. Yeah.
Don't be scared, everyone. Don't back off. He wouldn't dare touch our whole village. Smash it for me. This cold storage place. Great Sand Village is taking it today. Even if the King of Heaven himself showed up, he still couldn't stop me. Let's see who dares to stop me.
We are the senior legal team from Crown and Lawson. Entrusted by Mr. Warren Hall, we are fully handling today's violent seizure case. Anyone who dares damage property at the scene will face application for compulsory detention within 3 minutes.
What if you're lawyers? Can you ignore reason? We're here to claim our village's lawful collective assets. This factory is built on our land, so it belongs to us.
Miss, look carefully. These are German imported refrigeration compressor units purchased by Mr. Warren Hall. Corporate bank payment records for the fully automated sorting line and national value-added tax invoices. The payer is clear. Wade King, sole proprietorship, in this site use and property ownership agreement. Doesn't it have your signature on it? It's in black and white. The village provided the abandoned land for free, but every new workshop and all the equipment inside are entirely owned by Wade King alone. This is violent mob robbery under criminal law. Starts at 3 years.
Then even if the equipment is his, the land still belongs to the village, right? We just won't lease him land anymore. That works, doesn't it? Take the stuff away. Leave land to us.
Fine. Since you won't face the facts, before we talk about the land, everyone quiet down. Listen to an interesting recording. This was picked up last night by directional security audio gear outside the factory.
He won't choose. Tomorrow, get the whole village out there. They can't punish all of us. If he won't hand over the key, make him leave.
That's right. Longhouse Cold Storage was built on our land. This factory belongs to the whole village. As long as we stand firm on it. He can't get away without paying. If he won't, we'll drive him out and take over. This is illegal wiretapping, an invasion of privacy. This tape has no legal standing. Turn it off right now. Turn it off.
The audio was captured by perimeter security in a public area and legally recorded to protect personal safety and property. Evidence collection, Miss Sue. As a so-called college student with a higher education, I strongly suggest you go back and relearn the most basic legal knowledge, instead of making a fool here. Also, I am notifying all of you. Based on that recording just now, and on your actual actions today of blocking the gate with banners, your behavior legally already constitutes the offense of provoking trouble, as well as preparation for the crime of sabotaging production and business operations. As long as nod now, and we'll submit the evidence to the police right away. Not one of you ringleaders is getting away.
Fine. How dare you, Victor King? Look at you, all grown up. You bring some big shot city lawyer to bully us poor farmers from the countryside. The equipment is yours, you have a point, but the land belongs to all of Great Sand Village. Right now, I represent everyone in Great Sand Village and officially declare that we are taking this land back. From this moment on. Right now, this instant, take your junk machines and get the hell out of Great Sand Village.
Get out. This is our turf. Move it.
You really won't give up till it's too late. Since you're bent on asking for it, then I'll give you exactly what you want. Fine, since you want the land, I'll give this land back to you. Mr. Zachary, William, has the heavy haul dismantling crew arrived? Good. Drive straight into Great Sand Village. You heard me right. Take apart the temperature-controlled cold storage, the main factory building, and that fully automated sorting line. Tear it down and haul it away.
Tear it down and haul it away. Mr. William, Heavy Equipment Team 1, assembled and ready. Awaiting orders. Want a damage-free relocation.
The refrigeration compressor units, fully automated infrared sorting line, and insulated panels of the temperature-controlled warehouse. Strip out all valuable core parts we can move, load them up, and take them away. As for what can't be moved, the steel frames, the foundation pipe, don't leave any of it. Use power saws, cut it down, load it up. You have half a day. Before sunset, clear this lot out completely.
Got it. Attention, all teams, full operation, move out. Howie, why are you really doing this? You poured hundreds of thousands, even over $1 million, of hard cash into this. This is your life's work. And you're destroying it? Have you lost your mind?
Village Chief, you're wrong. To people like you, with no bottom line, this is just leverage against me. But to me, it's nothing but a pile of scrap metal I can rebuild anytime. As long as I leave Great Sand Village and this piece of land, wherever I go, that's where the gold flows.
It's all gone. Our whole village's golden rice bowl, smashed to pieces by our own hands. We drove away Great Sand Village's real god of wealth with our own hands.
Boss Walter, you came. We've been waiting. The factory's foundation was laid overnight by all the young men in the village. We finished it by flashlight. Everything's ready, waiting for your precious equipment to settle down. From now on, wherever you point, our village will follow you and live the good life.
Uncle Jordan, you've worked hard. The facility's completed today and goes into trial operation tomorrow. I'm officially announcing that Wong Family Village's guaranteed minimum purchase quota will be doubled. And as long as everyone follows the rules, there'll also be year-end profit sharing from the factory.
Those machines were supposed to be built on our Great Sand Village land, and all that shiny money was supposed to flow into our pockets. Done for.
Now Great Sand Village has completely become the biggest joke in all the neighboring towns. It's all over.
Our Fong Clan Retail Group is answering the national call to support agriculture. This year, we originally planned to invest a full 10 million yuan right here in our town, real money, to build the biggest model agricultural base in the whole province. But now I have to reconsider that investment. Look at the mess you made. You ruined your own village, and now you want to destroy the town's livelihood too.
Mayor, we were wrong. We're out of options. Please have mercy and leave us a way to live. One how?
Are you really that cold-hearted? We grew up in the same village. Now you're a rich boss and you must drive your own folks to death? Will you only be satisfied seeing us jump into the river?
The one driving you into this was never me, Su Shui. It was your own greed and your own stupid arrogance. You were the ones who sealed off every way out with your own hands.
A way out? You're too naive. Before that, I suggest you all. You'd better get ready to spend a few years in jail and think hard about how to be a decent human being. Under full authorization from Mr. William Hart's company, legal team is filing a lawsuit in court today against East Sand Village Chief Susan. The three of you, we bring a joint civil and criminal action. First, as the ringleaders, you maliciously incited illegal violence and surrounded the gate of our lead. You disrupted public order and are suspected of provoking trouble under criminal law. Second, you forcibly obstructed normal operation of factory machinery and violently detained factory staff, causing Mr. William Hart Company to miss the deadline that day, shipping 500,000 pounds of export-grade watermelons overseas, missing the sorting and cold chain loading window. This act directly constitutes the crime of sabotaging production and business operations. And that's not just criminal liability. Per Mr. William Hart's company financial records that day, because you blocked the gate and shut down work, penalties for breaching international orders and idling costs, direct financial losses from imported equipment depreciation and empty run shipping costs will be calculated by an accredited accounting firm. The total is 850,000 yuan. The three of you, as the ringleaders, will bear joint and several unlimited liability for the 850,000.
850,000? Oh God. How? I'm begging you. Please spare me.
Quick, call an ambulance. Someone's gonna die.
Wang Hao, I was wrong. I shouldn't have been so smug. Please drop the charges. I'm still young. I can't go to prison. I don't want to spend my whole life in debt. Please, treat me like a dog and let me go.
Mr. Hao, Mr. Wang, Great Sand Village went too far this time. They brought this on themselves. But if a few people die, if the court here sentences them, those three will be ruined. And that won't help your company's future either, Mr. Wang. So, save me some face.
Mayor, I have to respect you. I, Victor King, can spare their lives today, but I can drop the charges for now, but listen up, all of you. From this day on, if anyone from Grand Sand Village shows up anywhere near my factory, or tries any scam, roadblock, or trouble again, I'll take it as the three of you put them up to it. And the consequences.
We wouldn't dare. We wouldn't dare. Not in a million years. For the rest of our lives. We'd never dare mess with you again.
Thank you, Boss Victor, for sparing our lives. Thank you, Mr. King.
Thank you for showing mercy. I swear, from now on I'll behave myself. I won't try to be smart again. I'm begging you on my knees.
This was the agreement Brother Howard planned to sign with you on the day he bought the watermelons. Now that it's settled. Brother Howard said keeping this would only make him sick, so he might as well put it up and let you see it.
Great Sand Village. The guaranteed purchase price for watermelons is raised to $1 a pound. Full reimbursement for pickers' labor costs. And there's more. Any farmer in Great Sand Village who supplies goods can also get a 30% share of the processing plant's net profit.
$1 guaranteed, labor included, plus dividends. If we hadn't listened to the village chief and Susan's lies, we would be
Driving cars by now, every family. We were the blind fools.
Old Louis, get me a bag of the cheapest salt.
Out of stock. Sold out.
Isn't a whole row right there? Old Louis, we've been neighbors for decades.
Pa, we're not neighbors. If you and Susan Snow hadn't joined the village chief in stirring up trouble, we wouldn't have ended up like this. Get lost.
It's over. We've become sinners for all time. I was wrong, really wrong. College student, business genius, what a joke. I'm just a self-important fool. The old man's bad. The fever won't go down. The village doctor said it's acute pneumonia. We have to get him to the hospital in town at once, or this child won't make it.
Money? Can't this family afford the $50 registration fee?
How could we have money left? To pay the power bill for the useless cold storage, we even emptied our burial savings.
We don't even have $50 left. This is karma. Old woman, watch our grandson. Even if I have to throw away what little pride I have left, I'll borrow the money to save his life. Boss Royal, Brother Black Dragon, please have mercy and take my watermelons.
Uncle Son, not how we do things.
People from Great Sand.
Did you leave shame back at home? You bring rotten watermelon even pigs wouldn't eat and try to scam us? Do house rules mean nothing? Get out now, or I'm calling security.
Brother Oolong, I know this stuff doesn't pass. I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I really have no choice. My grandson has a high fever. It's turned into pneumonia.
Our family can't even come up.
$50.
I'm not asking you
To take my goods. I'm just begging you to lend me some money to save my grandson.
what you said is true. Your grandson is really sick.
I'm begging you. Lend me some money and save my grandson.
Uncle Son. Rules are rules. No watermelon in your truck meets the standard. We won't take them.
Karma. This is all karma.
Public funds can't be touched. This money is mine. I'm lending it to help the child get treatment. Here's 5,000. Take the kid to the ER right now. Lonesy, drive Uncle Son there. Don't waste it.
Howie, he didn't laugh at me. He even lent me money. What I did before, I was really awful. Folks, my grandson is alive because of Howie. He paid out of his own pocket to save the only boy in my family. How did we treat him back then? We believed the lies, called him heartless, and even tried to steal his equipment. Have the people of Great Sand Village lost conscience? Warren Howe has done us a great favor. We can't let his kindness go to waste. From now on, if anyone goes against Warren Howe again, I won't stand for it. Warren Howe has been good to us, but we treated him like an enemy. We're really awful.
Lucas. Give the villagers another chance. You handle it, old Jordan.
Boss Walter says he'll give your Sandbar village one more chance. But let's be clear up front. This is a trial pickup and standards are strict. If anyone dares slip in bad goods or pass off inferior stuff as good, Sandbar village will be permanently blacklisted on the spot.
Mayor Jordan, don't worry. We'll definitely cherish this chance Howard gave us. If anyone in the village still dares to cheat, old man's son here will be the first to break his damn legs. Each melon has to weigh over 10 pounds. The shape must be nice and round. It should sound crisp. Pass.
It can't be off by even a hair. We're not just measuring watermelons. We're measuring our chance to start over.
First sample check in Great Sand Village, single melon weight and shape ratio spot inspection. This melon is short by 3 tails, and the shape isn't round enough. Fail. Rejected in full.
3 tails. Rules are rules. Howard left us a crack in the door. We just failed to step over the threshold. We can't blame anyone else. Looks like the ungrateful cur has finally started to grow up.
Everybody, keep your eyes wide open.
3 tails.
Just because we're short by these 3 tails, our whole village has lost all its pride. Better to toss 100 by mistake than let even one slip by.
They don't even understand basic sorting logic. Searching like this blindly is way too inefficient, and their eyes just can't take it.
This is my fault. Can't just stand by and watch. I have to make up for it. I hope I can help everyone. Make up for a bit of my guilt. Every metric passed perfectly. Approved, 100 pounds, trial order. We passed.
The watermelons from Great Sand Village are finally clean and properly approved.
Brother How can't make it.
The chassis is bottomed out, and even the winch can't pull it. Gonna miss supermarket delivery time. If this shipment is delayed, President Fletcher's...
There'll be no way to explain it. Men of Great Sand Village, Howe gave us a way to survive. We gotta repay his kindness. Push for me. 1, 2, 3, push.
These old bones of mine could break here today, but I'm getting this truck up there. Keep moving forward. Great Sand Village will make it out.
They finally chose to change. This village can still be saved. Folks, I know you're not bad at heart. You didn't beg me or make a scene. You earned back your dignity with your actions, with your blood and sweat. I'll sign this agreement.
Good. That's really good. Great Sand Village is finally saved.
This is great. We finally have hope.
Everyone, put your backs into it. This foundation is the lifeline of our Yellow Sand Village. Howard is moving the factory back here because he trusts us. Even if it costs us everything, we've got to build this workshop beautifully.
Don't worry, Uncle Samuel. We're fired up now, with strength to spare. Once this factory is built, we'll feel at ease. Hank, this is amazing. These people are like new men. The construction foreman just told me that with these villagers helping, the job can be finished in half the time.
Like I said, evil in human nature is driven out by greed. The good in people is warmed awake by rules and hope. Yellow Sand Village has come back to life.
How, this is all my sin. I almost tore out the roots of the whole village. I don't have the face to see the villagers. I can't carry those bricks anymore either. I'll just do the dirtiest jobs. Think of it as making up for your sins.
What's the standard temperature setting for the cold storage dormancy zone, and the procedure for using the watermelon sugar meter?
The dormancy zone should stay at -1 to +2 degrees. The sugar meter must be calibrated, then inserted into the middle of the watermelon. Once the reading stabilizes, right?
Not bad. Go back and wait for notice. If you pass the physical, can start work.
Memorize all of it. If anyone screws up in the interview, you won't just embarrass yourself, you'll embarrass the whole village.
I want to go too. Those numbers and reports. I can memorize them in a day. I really want to put on that clean uniform and earn money fair and square. Stop dreaming. I'm someone who's made mistakes. I don't deserve to dirty someone else's place. Hurry up. What are you dragging your feet for? If you don't want to work, then get lost. Even though it doesn't pay much. It's $50 a day. But every penny is clean.
Sun Desui, base pay plus perfect attendance and quality control bonus, totals 5,500.
This is this month's payment to you. Take a good look. Our Yellow Sand Village has honest work now, not a penny will be owed to you. By the end of next month, we'll settle the rest in one payment.
Mr. Sun, right? Yellow Sand Village's workshop supervisor. Pleasure to meet you. I'm from the next county, here to buy water.
Boss Zhao, showing up this late. I think you've got the wrong person. All the watermelons in Yellow Sand Village belong to Wang Hao, Boss Wang. Not a single one is for outside sale.
I'll pay 40 cents more a pound than Wang Hao. As long as you quietly switch me one truckload of top-grade batch about to leave the warehouse. This 50,000 is your personal trouble fee. 50,000 just for looking the other way. But what about Howard's side? How about it, Uncle Samuel? This is a golden opportunity.
Take your filthy money and get it out of here.
Old fool, don't refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. A little more money, and your whole village could make tens of thousands more. You want to block everyone's chance to get rich?
Men and women of Yellow Sand Village, get up. Thieves have come into the village. Folks, Yellow Sand Village made a mistake once. The food on our tables now was given to us by Boss Warren. Not a cent more. Not $2 more, not 20. The watermelons in Yellow Sands Village will never be sold to a beast like you who breaks the rules. Get out.
Wang Hao, you win. This village really does still have hope.
Old Sun. Yellow Sands Village has made a name for itself with top-grade watermelons in the cold store. Even Boss Phone called them out, said the quality control is better than in our Wang family village.
Brother Zhou, come on, don't make fun of me. If King's Village hadn't helped us then, we'd have starved to death. From now on, 2 villages will follow Howard and get rich together.
Once the rules are set, people stay honest. As long as nobody messes things up. What grows from this black soil will be a good life no one can take away.
Thank you, Sister Snow. I can't believe she didn't scold me like before. Have you all changed your minds about me?
Snowy girl, have a bite. I went into town for scrap today and only got these 2 buns.
Auntie Lee, I'm not hungry. You and the village chiefy, young enough to handle it.
The village is so lively. It's wonderful, Yellow Sand Village.
We haven't had a rich new year in ages.
How is a man of great ability?
Yeah, it's wonderful. We all earned this with our own hands. As long as the village gets better, even if we freeze to death here, it'll count as atonement.
Boss Wine, what brings you here? This place isn't clean. Wouldn't want your shoes to get dirty.
For the past 6 months or so, you haven't caused any trouble. Open it and take a look. Around my new factory, I'm still short 3 janitors. The pay is the lowest in the plant, with no bonus and no profit sharing. I'm not forgiving you. You in or not? Your choice.
Boss Warren. We'll do it. We'll do it. Thank you, Boss Warren.
Thank you, Mr. Warren. We'll definitely treasure this job.
President Frank.
You've built this base with real character. From the fields to cold chain processing, you've fully connected the whole industrial chain. And the villagers are truly making more money now. But before I came, I did my homework. Less than a year ago, Yellow Sand Village had a terrible reputation in the province. There was even a mass work stoppage. So how did you achieve such a complete turnaround in just over half? Reporting to you, sir, that's not easy for President Walter to explain. I was born and raised in Yellow Sand Village, so let me answer that. Our Yellow Sand Village used to be a bunch of ungrateful, profit-chasing ingrates. We chased petty gains. For a few extra cents, we broke contracts and almost smashed up President Walter's factory. We ruined our name, and we almost starved our whole village. But President Walter never gave up on us. He never abandoned Yellow Sand Village. With the strictest rules, he taught us that honesty is the basis of being a decent person. He made us understand that being poor is no excuse for evil. Only by honoring our word and holding on to our moral bottom line can we earn money with our heads held high. The prosperity we have today was brought by President Walter.
Folks, you've all worked hard this past year. From rotten watermelons covering the ground and being driven into dead end by loan sharks. Today's $5 million in dividends. Yellow Sand Village got here through hard work and honesty. We all lost our way, and I was disheartened, but I felt that the people of Yellow Sand Village, you're not bad people. If we cut out that urge to take advantage and set rules straight, then as long as everyone grits teeth and sticks to them, what the money handed out today, too, was earned by rising before dawn and working till dark, rolling in the mud. You measured it one by one with calipers, clean and honest, without a drop of cheating. Take this money, stand up straight, and live our good days with peace of mind.
We'll start the profit sharing. First household, the family of grandson Virtue Water.
Full year base pay plus a year-end dividend of 30% of net profit, totaling $218,000 win. Folks, Yellow Sand Village has completely turned things around.
The rundown Yellow Sand Village has now become a wealthy model village known across the whole province. Yellow Sand Village rose through hard work. But even more than that, it needs a bottom line etched in the bone. They stayed here and became Yellow Sand Village's living warning signs forever. They spent their whole lives silently reminding the generations on this land that no matter when or where, the rules must not be broken. A promise must not be betrayed. Only by holding on to truth, kindness, and goodness can you stand strong for the long run.